Relatively unknown. Let's go. We up and coming, we fun and we really relevant. We giving hope, we super dope, you know we heaven sent. If you sick and low, you need a dose, we got the medicine. Probably never heard of us before, but you gon' let us in. I told y'all boys before that we coming, ready to give it to anybody that want it. We bringing y'all the truth and keeping it 100. You may not know it now, but soon we gon' run it. We gon' run it, it's my promise. Y'all better get ready, cause we coming. Content gon' be so fire. Don't like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Don't like, share, and subscribe. Content gon' be so fire. Don't like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah. What is going on, good people? It's your guy, Philip Edge, man. And it is a Monday coming to you with a little something different here on Relatively Unknown. So let me go ahead and do the official. Welcome to the Edge Energy Shot. This is the daily segment of the Relatively Unknown Podcast where we help you unlock your potential daily. I'm your guy, Philip Edge. You know who it is. And every day we will provide you with practical tips and strategies to help you move from self-doubt, I know you like that, to self-assurance. Yeah, that's a big deal. We're going to help you become a better leader, and we're going to help you create higher net worth through greater self-work. So today we're going to actually get busy. We're going to be talking about what does it mean to be highly motivated, and actually why is that an important thing? Why is it important for us to be highly motivated? So we're going to be talking about that today. I'm going to give you some tips, some keys to help you out so that as you get on your merry way today, you will be good to go and you'll be ready, and you'll have your Edge Energy Shot. So let me just go ahead and start, because the plan is not to be long-winded on these Edge Energy Shots. I'm going to try to give you, a good 15, 30 minutes or something like that, so that you can have the things that you need to have and then get on with your day. But, we've learned a couple things, especially about people who are highly motivated, right? These could do, right? This is people who, maybe are starting a business, maybe are pursuing a passion, maybe just simply trying to reach their personal goals. Maybe that's you right now. And the thing that I want you to understand is that highly motivated individuals, they have a clear vision as to where they want to go and what they are trying to achieve. The reality is this: they're willing to put in effort, they're willing to put in time, they're willing to put in energy to make what they see to make it happen. Another thing that I've realized about them, and we're not even into the tips today, but another thing I've realized about highly motivated people is that they're willing and they are resilient. They're willing to bounce back from setbacks, from trials, from failures, right? They look at those trials as failures, not as that, but they look at them as growth moments and opportunities for them. So listen, before we even get started today, I'm asking you the question: how are you looking at life right now? How are you looking at it? Are you looking at life as opportunities for growth, or are you looking at them as L's? I don't need you to look at them as L's. I really need you to know and understand that wherever you are in a good place, and these are growth moments for you. So listen, the thing that you need to know is that today, this Edge Energy Shot, it is just for you. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into it and give you the 5 habits that highly motivated people need. The 5, like if you want to be highly motivated, if you want to get this thing jumping, here are the 5 habits that you need to to have, the 5 habits that you need to have. And you see on the screen, your boy just said good morning to you. So say good morning right back to me. You can do that by very simply just saying good morning inside of the chat box, right? Saying, let me know who you are, all that good stuff. Even if you check me out in replay, would love to know who you are, all that good stuff. So anyways, let's jump into this thing. 5 habits that highly motivated people have. The first thing. Oh my gosh. Highly motivated people build a support network around them. Let me say this again. Highly motivated people build a support network around them. Highly motivated people understand the importance of having a support network, people who are going to support them, people who are going to give them energy, people who are going to high five them, right? Listen, who is high fiving you throughout your day? Who are the people who are coming to you saying, listen, you can do this? Who are the people who are supporting you? I'm not talking about people who are taking from you and taking away from you. I'm talking about those people, the coaches, the mentors, maybe even you got some friends who are in that category, but these are people who are giving you encouragement. These are people who are giving you good advice. Notice I did say good advice, right? These are people who are giving you feedback, real feedback that is going to help you achieve your goals. See, highly motivated people, they know that they are as successful as the company that they keep. My dad would say it like this: if you want to see your future, look at the 5 people closest to you, and you will get a glimpse of your future. So the question is, who are the people who are around you? Who is that support network that you have? Listen, if you don't have a good support network, it's probably leading to frustration. It's probably leading to you questioning, whether you can even do this or not. So look, you got to get some good people around you who are going to help you to succeed, right? You got to get a good network. So the first thing that highly motivated people have, they have a positive support network around them. Second thing, highly motivated people embrace discomfort. Let me say it again. Highly motivated people embrace discomfort. They understand and they know that discomfort comes with the territory. Listen, if you are going to be super successful in life, you have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. Listen, the only thing that your comfort zone is providing for you is comfort. It's not providing growth, it's providing comfort. So if you feel comfortable wherever you are, you're probably not growing. So you got to get to the place where we have to accept and embrace discomfort. See, embracing discomfort, that means you got to start taking risks, right? You got to start trying new things. You got to start facing challenges head on. Even when it's difficult or scary, we have to get to the place where we say, you know what? This difficult or scary moment is allowing growth in my life, and that growth is pushing me to the place that I want to be in life. It's pushing me to places that I thought not possible. But the not possible is only possible when you get outside of your comfort zone. You heard what I said, right? The not possible only becomes possible when you get outside of your comfort zone. So the second thing that you have to understand, especially if you are one of those highly motivated people, you got to get out of your comfort zone and embrace discomfort. Listen, let me tell you, it's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to feel good. It's going to feel scary when you are chasing your dreams. It's going to be unsteady, uneasy when you are chasing your dreams. But the reality is that unsteadiness becomes more steady the more you are out there, right? You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? How can you do that? Well, the only way to get out there and do that is to do it. So get uncomfortable and embrace that discomfort. So the first thing that I told you, you got to have a great support network. The second thing that you have to do, you have to get to a place where you embrace discomfort. The third thing, now listen, this is going to be a good one. This is just for you. We have to get to the place where we practice self-compassion. Let me say it again. We have to get to a place where we are practicing self-compassion. I know you said, Phil, what is self-compassion? compassion. Well, it's exactly what it says, right? Highly motivated people understand the importance of treating themselves with kindness and understanding. You have to be gentle with yourself. That means you got to avoid that negative self-talk. That means you have to avoid that self-criticism. That means you have to accept you in all of your glory, flaws, mistakes, and all. You got to be able to accept who you are. See those people who can really practice that self compassion, they're the people they are avoiding saying bad things about themselves, right? They're avoiding that. You're not getting up saying, "Oh, that was horrible. Oh, I made a mistake." Yeah, okay, you did. Okay, well, we get over it and we keep on moving. Practicing self-compassion allows people to maintain their motivation and avoid this thing that we call burnout, right? Now, listen, you do know motivation is a temporary thing. Zig Ziglar said it's like taking a bath. You got to do that thing every single day. You got to be motivated every single day to push yourself to heights that you have never seen before, right? And when you can practice that self-compassion, it's going to help you avoid that burnout because you're not talking negative about yourself. Remember just what we said just a step before. We have to embrace the discomfort, and many times when we don't embrace that discomfort, that's when the self-talk, the negative self-talk, it comes and you talk yourself out of your greatest blessing. So I don't need you to talk yourself out of your greatest blessing. I need you to be kind to yourself and embrace the yourself and embrace it by utilizing that good, positive self-talk, right? Not the negative self-talk. Encourage yourself, even if you have to affirm yourself, even if you have to do things to keep yourself energized, even if nobody else is talking good to you. Sometimes you got to talk good to yourself. Listen, right now, right where you are, I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to talk good to yourself. What does that sound like? You got to look at yourself and be like, you know what? I'm worthy. You know what? I can do this. You know what? Today is going to be the best day that I've ever seen. You know what? I got favor going in. I got favor coming out. You know what? There is nothing that anybody can do today to knock me off my horse. You know what? I'm going hard. You know what? I got my head down. I'm focused today. I'm ready to win. I am a winner. I got winning in my veins. See, that's that positive self-talk right there. Now, I don't know if you felt it, but there's a shift that happens in your because I feel it right now. I feel it right now on the inside of me, right? There is a shift that's even happening in my personal environment. See, and when you start talking good to yourself, woo! Something good happens even on the inside of you. So you got to start talking good to yourself, and you do that by practicing self-compassion. So let me run it back. I told you, you got to have a good support network. If you don't have a good support network, make sure you tune in every single day to the Edge Energy Shot and let your boy be your support network, or at least part of that support network. So I told you that, right? I told you got to be able to embrace discomfort, The third thing that I shared with you, we got to be able to practice self-compassion. That means you got to talk good to yourself, right? You got to talk good to yourself. The fourth thing, there are only 5 of them. The fourth thing, we have to take breaks and rest. Man, I know that one hurt. Because you're like, well, how am I going to get there if I don't take rest? Listen. This is what I know. When you are working out, right? You cannot work out every single day lifting weights. Every time you lifting weights, what happens is small little micro tears are happening inside of all of your muscles, right? But watch this. It's when you are resting in the healing process that growth is occurring. You got to catch that right there. It's when you are resting that the healing is taking place and growth is occurring. And it's the same thing in life with each and every one of us. I want you to go hard when you're going. I want you to go hard when you are going. Today, listen, I want you to go hard, but I want you to also be able to take a pause in a Selah moment, because growth occurs in the Selah moments. Growth occurs when you can take rest, when you can pause, when you can take a breath. I don't want you to go so hard that you are no good to yourself, right? I don't want you to go so hard that you're falling asleep on yourself and you're falling asleep on everybody else. That's called a safety threat. That's not good at all. So I need you to make certain that even though that you're going hard, that you take breaks and you rest, right? Because the reality is you're going to need those break moments. You're going to need that. That's the thing that's going to push you over the hump. So know and understand that you got to take those breaks. You have to get in recovery mode sometimes. It is going to be critical for you maintaining the wherewithal, the motivation. It's going to prevent the burnout. It's going to help you to get from point A to point B. So take the break. You need it. You deserve it, especially when you're working as hard as you are working, right? It's called recharging your batteries. It's called putting gas in your car. And if you are a vehicle that takes valued people from where they are to where they need to be, what happens if your car has no gas? How in the world can you take anybody anywhere if you don't have any gas in the tank? So I'm telling you right now, take a break. Some of you today, you might need to take a break. Monday, today might need to be your break day. So it's okay. I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you and releasing you right now. Take a break. It's okay. You got time, but you won't have time if you don't have any gas. Because one or two things is going to happen. Either you're going to take a break and you're going to decide, or your body is going to tell you, and that don't feel too good, right? I know too many people who have wound up in the hospital and places like that because they did not take a break, and their body said, okay, since you don't take a break, I am going to break down. Yep. Since you do not take a break, and since you would not take the break, I am going to break down, and that's called a forced break. You don't want forced breaks, right? So go ahead, plan it into your day. Plan it into your week. Put it in your schedule. You need a break, and that does include lunch, by the way. Hello, somebody. This allows you to stay fresh. It allows you to stay energized, and it allows you to avoid the effects of overworking. You can overwork yourself, just like you can overwork a muscle. And when you overwork a muscle, it does not grow. You get in a plateau mode, right? There is no growth that comes from that. So let me give you the first thing I told you. You got to have a good support network, right? That's why you're here checking out the Edge Energy Shot, because your boy's giving you that energy that you need throughout the day. The second thing, you got to be able to embrace discomfort. Sometimes it doesn't feel good, but that's okay. Get outside of your comfort zone and you chase this greatness that is called you. The third thing, you got to talk good to yourself through self-compassion. You got to get up and speak in that good. You got to look in the mirror and tell yourself, if ain't nobody else encouraging you, you encourage yourself, right? And you encourage yourself by talking positive. That's going to energize you. The fourth thing I just told you, you got to take breaks and you got to rest. I know that goes contrary to your mind. I know it does, but we got to be able to do it. And the fifth thing is this: we have to develop what we call a growth mindset. See, highly motivated people focus on the process of learning and developing new skills rather than just achieving a specific outcome or goal, right? So what's the last book that you read? Are you reading a book right now? Are you gaining information? Are you taking courses? What are you doing to grow you? If you're not putting information in, nothing is able to come out. I told you, it's just like that gasoline. And part of rest is growth. Part of rest is recharging. Part of rest is you getting that growth mindset and not staying stagnant, right? You have to be able to see challenges and failures as opportunities to learn and to grow, and embrace the process of learning as much as you do the end result. Go hard after the end result. Yes, you got to, but go hard after making sure that you are being developed. This allows you to stay motivated and allows you to continue to grow over time. So that's the 5. Those are the 5 things that highly motivated people do. They have a support system. They embrace discomfort. They practice self-compassion. They take breaks and rest, and they develop a growth mindset. That's it. My question for you: what are you going to do to practice What are you going to do to practice being highly motivated? I told you earlier, Zig Ziglar said this. He said, motivation is like a bath. You got to do it every single day. And I'm telling you right now, if you can do these 5 things, it'll encourage you so that you can continue going to do the things that you need to do. So with that being said, I'm simply gonna say thank you for joining this Edge Energy Shot, this episode of the Relatively Unknown Podcast, where we're trying to provide actionable tips and insights to help you achieve your tangible goals. Our goal is simple. To help you overcome the obstacles, to develop that growth mindset, to help you stay motivated towards achieving your goals. And I truly do hope that today's episode on being highly motivated was helpful for you. I'm hoping that they were good tips for you that you can take and utilize throughout your day. And it is my hope that this is going to help you to be the best version of yourself. So all I'm saying is this: stay motivated, my friends. Stay encouraged, my friends. Today is going to be the best day of your life. We just have to receive it and believe it together. My question: what are you doing to receive it? And what are you doing to believe it? So are we ready to go out today? I'm hoping that we are ready to go out today. I'm hoping that this Edge Energy Shot is helping you. Man, it's time to get out of here. Time to get our day going. And I need you to go be the best version of yourself today. This was the Edge Energy Shot. We will be back here tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving you nuggets, giving you inspiration, giving you the motivation that you need to be able to go out to do the things that you need to do. I told you, all we do, we just want to see you win, man. Don't you want to win? I want you to win. So with that being said, hey, we out. See you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Go get it. Today's your day. Let's win.